In the last 5 years, over 5 million items made in China and sold at Walmart have been pulled off store shelves. Toys tainted with lead, dangerous baby products, contaminated snacks and pet food. 70% of Walmart's products come from communist China, produced in factories without any health or safety standards. For America's largest corporation, this is the hidden cost of doing so much business in countries like China. Can we afford it any longer?
Buy American whenever we can becomes 70% made in China.
Live better?
Laid-off workers are forced to find new jobs.
Live better?
The corporation brags about going green, but forgets to send the CEO the new talking points.
Live better?
Meanwhile, with 7 out of 10 Walmart products coming from China and scores of dangerous goods being pulled off store shelves, customers are left to wonder how to keep their families safe. This year, join WakeUpWalmart.com as we take a look at whether Walmart's way of doing business is making your life better. Are you living better yet?
I'm Betty. I'm a Walmart associate. I love working at Walmart. I love that they pay me less than men because that means I can't afford to eat as much and I get to keep my figure.
Jim got promoted to management over me, but that's okay because he's a cutie. You go get him, honey.
Robert Greenwald presents a brave new film, Walmart, The High Cost of Low Price.
Don't touch me.
When Walmart repeatedly broke child labor laws, is being sued by 1.5 million women for discrimination, and over 600,000 Walmart workers and their families have no company health care.
Reverend, I'm going to read you a statement from the CEO of Walmart, Lee Scott. He says, Walmart will continue to do those things we believe are right for our customers, our associates, and our communities. Your thoughts?
I use the word that Jesus used, such a statement, hypocrite.
This is Walmart. This is China. Most of the goods on Walmart's shelves come from China. So when you shop at Walmart, your money and a lot of American jobs go to China. This is Afghanistan. China ships weapons to the terrorists in Afghanistan. Weapons the terrorists use to attack our troops. So before you shop at Walmart, think about that.
I had a worker that came to me with a piece of paper that someone had typed up on the computer in big, bold black letters that said, "We need a union." No signatures, that's all it said. That in itself is enough to require me as a store manager to go and make a phone call. And the phone call comes to Bentonville. And that afternoon, I had to personally drive to the airport and pick up 3 guys that flew in a corporate jet and pick them up and bring them back to my store.
What they do is they basically walk in and tell the store manager, you're no longer in charge of the store. Every decision goes through us. The associates in the automotive department were flooded with brainwashing material against the union.
I got fooled by a union, fooled bad. All unions work at is taking a cut out of my pay.
Yeah, take your money and spend it to help in political campaigns and help people I don't even vote for.
Because they know a union could just mess it up. But don't take my word for it. Just ask the associates working here in the building.
I can get within the store 50 feet before somebody approaches me, or there's kind of somebody following me around the store.
I was never alone. I was followed wherever I went. Truly, the managers would follow me.
During the process of intimidating them, they just make their lives miserable. They do illegal surveillance. They put cameras up in workstations, work areas, break rooms.
You got a target on your back, and everybody else know. I got to stay away from this person here because I can get fired for talking to this person.
The company does everything that it can, and that means anything, and they will kill it. They'll kill the campaign.
Walmart winning out, as you said, 17-1, but the union says
it's not a fair battle. It's not according to the National Labor Relations Act. But when they find that there's a campaign going on, everything that can be done, fair, unfair, legal, maybe not so legal, is done to keep the union out.
Walmart was very lucky to acquire 2 really good companies. But of course they were already unionized. Walmart had no choice.
Because of the union, we get 36 days of vacation a year. Usually people take 3 weeks in the summer 3 weeks in the spring. It depends. You can split your vacations into 2 or 3 times per year, or even more often if you prefer.
My job is very important, and if I have to fear for my job, it's a bad thing. A very bad thing. If Walmart says we're all a big family and we have nothing to hide, everything's great, then I don't understand why the colleagues in America can't have a workers' council, can't establish a union. I can't understand that.
This is what happens to your vehicle when you decide to leave Walmart.
LeBron's Lee Scott, CEO of Walmart. He did nothing today to address that story we told you about yesterday. Walmart is suing one of its former Indiana employees who was put into a wheelchair and a nursing home when broadsided by a semi. Debbie Shank got about $417,000 in damages. Walmart has sued her for the money, claiming its health plan paid her $470,000 and it wants the money back now. A week after Walmart beat her in court, Mrs. Shank lost her 18-year-old son in Iraq. Because of her brain damage from the accident, her memory is intermittent, so every time she asks about him, they have to tell her he's dead. And it is as if she is hearing that for the first time. And Walmart is suing her for all the money she has in the world. Walmart, always low prices, always low humanity. And yes, we're going to keep doing this until Walmart atones.
Today, she lives in a nursing home. Jim Shank works 2 jobs to help pay the bills, and his bank account may soon take another hit. 8 years ago, when she started stocking shelves at this Walmart near her home, Debbie signed up for the company's health and benefits plan, so she was covered, and her family says the bills were paid promptly. What Debbie didn't notice, her husband says, is a tiny clause in the plan's paperwork that says Walmart has the right to recoup medical expenses if the employee also collects damages in a lawsuit. In 2002, the Shanks settled with the trucking company. After legal fees, $417,000 was put in a trust for Mrs. Shank's care. The family's lawyer says he told Walmart about the settlement. Then, in 2005, Walmart's health plan asked for its money back and sued the Shanks for about $470,000, money it had paid to cover Debbie's medical bills. The court ruled in Walmart's favor. If Walmart's health plan gets the money back, Jim says he won't be able to pay for his wife's care or his own. He's recovering from prostate cancer. He may lose his car, and he won't be able to send his youngest son to college.
Who needs the money more? A disabled lady in a wheelchair with no future whatsoever? Does she need it, or does Walmart need $90 billion plus $200,000?
1 week later, another terrible loss. Their son, 18-year-old Jeremy, in Iraq just 2 weeks, was killed. Debbie went to the funeral, but doesn't remember her son is dead.
What?
When reminded, it was as if she was hearing it for the first time.
Why are so many full-time employees still below the poverty line?
While we continue to struggle, the Walton family has made $29 billion since last November on the value of their Walmart stock alone.
That $29 billion could provide every Walmart employee with an $11 an hour pay increase for a year.
Or raise the company's minimum pay to $14 an hour for the next 3 years.
So why, even when Walmart's profits are increasing, haven't employees been rewarded for our hard work?
Why do we continue to make less for a day's work than the value of just 2 shares of Walmart stock?